Okay, here we are again.
Yeah.
Here we are again to try to beat the second version of Green Goblin.
Which is, what is it? Mutagen Formula is the name of it.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about it.
Oh,
again.
yeah. I don't think I actually read the story behind it the last time we did it, but Green Goblin's like dropping gas bombs all over the city and turning people into goblins. So that kind of explains why there's so many goblins appearing. And to start it off, we both begin with a goblin thrall engaged with us.
Of course we do.
And then it has a win completed thing on him, so we're looking to get 14 on it is when it'll pop.
Okay.
And I guess it doesn't start with anything on it. Win completed in player order, blah blah blah. Yeah.
How many hit points does he
have?
have?
Yeah, it does start with stuff on it. It's 2 times the number of players, so that is 4. So it starts with 4 and it goes up by 2 every time.
That's so ridiculous.
He has 32 hit points,
Sheesh.
1 scheme, 2 attack, and for his attack ability, it's when he does damage, he, well, it says when he damages you, so I assume just your heroes, he puts a threat on the board. And the Goblin Thralls have Guard. I'm playing as Jennifer Walters, also She-Hulk. And then Mickey is...
Oh, I received the Black Widow deck a couple weeks ago. This is the first time we've got to sit down and play again, though. So I'm gonna try Black Widow. I did not really look through the deck good, so I don't kind of know what I'm doing. But from everything that Jeb and I have read online, she's supposed to be pretty freaking awesome. So we'll see. I'm sure I can play it wrong though.
And you start with 9 health, and I start with 15?
Yeah, I'm not thrilled about the 9 health.
Yeah, that's not nice.
Alright.
Alright, so it starts with us. And Mickey's got first player, so...
Alright, so I'm going to just go ahead then, and I'm going to drop an energy for 2, and bring out a preparation. When I bring out a preparation, I draw 1 card. I can only do that once. And then, I think I'll go ahead and bring out Strength for another 2. And bring out the ally Quake. And she has a response of... Well, let me read you the grappling hook preparation tech that I brought out, the upgrade. It says, Hero Interrupt. When you reveal a treachery, discard grappling hook, cancel the effects of that treachery, and discard it. So, it's a one-time use, but it's still kind of cool. Let me draw a card and can stop a treachery.
Yeah.
Quake is a response after a minion schemes. Exhaust Quake. Deal 2 damage to that minion. It doesn't even cause her to take damage. So, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's
so
pretty
just
good.
let her sit.
Yeah, I mean unless
well,
you're desperate.
Yeah, and it also depends on how many minions are scheming.
Exactly. Alright, so... I'm going to go ahead and Black Widow. Tap Black Widow to deal 2 damage to the Goblin Thrall. I think that's going to be it.
Alright. I can play Under Surveillance with the Power of Justice. It counts double for it. Attached to the main scheme, max 1 per scheme. Increase the target threat value of attached scheme by 4. So we need 18 to bust it now, which buys us a little bit of time.
That's nice.
How do I want to do this next thing, though? I think I'm going to use Strength to pay for Enhanced Physique, and that puts 3 resource counters on it, and I can exhaust it to remove one of the counters to generate a fist. And then I am going to flip over to She-Hulk. When I flip, After you change to this form, deal 2 damage to an enemy. I'll deal the 2 to Mickey's Goblin Thrall, so it kills it. And then she can attack for 3, so I'll have her attack my Goblin Thrall, which will kill it. So that cleared that out pretty quick.
For a second.
I'm going to pay 1 for 1-2 punch. After you make a basic attack using your attack ready She-Hulk. So I can now swing at Goblin for 3. So he's down to 29. And that's everything that I can do.
Yeah, you're out of cards. Alright, so that's the end of it. So we're going to reset, right?
Draw up and reset.
Yeah. So my hand size drops to 5, so I get
Mine drops
2
to
cards.
4.
Whoops. Can't draw too many. Alright. These are very slippy. Oh, I meant to tell you guys, the Black Widow deck I'm playing is literally pre-built one right out of the blister. There's no modifications whatsoever, so that might be another reason why this might not pan out real well for me, but we'll see.
And I'm doing She-Hulk with Justice cards, so that actually is double Justice, so we'll see how that works in our favor.
Alright, so villain turn.
Alright, so first thing, he puts 2 on there, 1 for each player, so he's at 6. Then he is going to look at Mickey.
You got a hero.
So he's going to attack for 2.
Okay. No blocking. He goes 2. Ugh, 4. Sheesh. Alright. That got rid of your...
Yeah, I was going to say, that was pretty darn good. Maybe we've been putting that there for space. So he's going to attack me because he sees a hero. I'm not going to defend. I'll just take it. So 2. Put Goblin Thrall into play engaged with you. So 2 damage to me. And I've already forgot that once he does damage to our heroes, he adds threat. So he adds 1 because he hit Mickey and 1 because he hit me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, how did you get that in front of you?
It was his boost
on
his attack. So now this is going to attack me for 1. So I'm down to 12. And then now we pass out the cards.
Alright, I did get a treachery, so we have the potential to grappling hook if we need to. So when revealed, choose to either spend 2 resources of any type or give the villain 1 face down boost card.
I remember that one.
That's kind of nasty.
Yep.
And give him a boost card? I mean, I know it'd be worse on stage 2, but I feel like why not use it, but
Right.
what do you think?
You also get to do a damage. I don't know if that does anything.
Yeah, when I trigger it, I need to do a damage,
it,
so...
You will deal with it either way, but I do agree putting it on him now is better than...
I'm gonna, just because I want to see what happens, I'm gonna do that. We get a damage,
So
it goes away.
a damage. Is it a damage to him or anyone?
When I trigger the prep card, deal 1 damage to an enemy.
Okay.
So if you want it on, if you think it'd be better off on your...
No, I realized when I said that my attack is equal to his life. So 1 damage to Goblin puts him at 28.
And then yours?
Mine is
Venom.
Assault. When revealed hero, the villain attacks you.
Ouch.
So he's swinging for 2.
Is that the discard?
Yeah, I moved it down there, sorry. Oh boy. 2, 3, 4.
Again?
And this is after the activation end, shuffle this card into the encounter deck. I'll let you do that because last time I shuffled it, I put it back on top.
I think the deck's a little bit thicker this time.
So I took
We did it,
4.
whatever.
So I'm down to 8.
Should
And this gets 1 more.
have saved it for yours.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I can't believe he did 4 to me.
Well, that would have got it out of the, not put it back immediately.
Oh, yeah.
If we would have waited, but then that thing has a boost card, so. Oh, no, that would have been the boost. Yeah, that would have ended
That
up
would have
being
been the next boost card.
No. I don't know. No, because you already drew that.
Alright, yeah,
so
I already drew mine.
whatever.
I don't think it was gonna...
Alright. So
Alright,
good?
so they're done. So this passes me,
Mm-hmm.
and it's back to us. Alright, I'm going to pay 1 for followed. Nope, not followed. Interrogation room. It's a location, max 1 per player. Response: after you defeat a minion, exhaust this card to remove 1 threat from a scheme. So I'm going to swing for 3 to kill the thrall. And since I defeat him, I can tap Interrogation Room to remove 1 from this main scheme. Then I am going to pay 1 for downtime. Play under any player's control, max 1 per player. Your alter ego gains +2 recovery. So I'll have that, and I'll flip back over to Jennifer Walters. So, and I can't do anything else. So that's it for me.
I'm going to go ahead and swing for 2 at the Goblin.
Alright, he is down to 26.
I'm going to flip the Black Widow. Alright, I'm going to play Widow's Bite. That's a preparation card, so Natasha's ability lets me draw a card when I play one, once per phase. Play Genius to play Counterintelligence, and end my turn.
Alright, reset draw up. So bad guy, starting with going up by 2. Is at 10. When threat would be placed on a scheme, prevent 1 of that threat. So it's actually 9. So that was her ability. It's limited once per round. Which, yeah, I guess the
Still
whole
around.
round is. Yep. Alright, so now Green Goblin looks at me. He's going to scheme. So for 1, 2, so it goes up by 2. So it's at 11. And he's going to look at Mickey, and he's going to scheme. So 1 plus whatever you flip.
Boost. Put Goblin Thrall into play engaged with you.
So just 1.
And then he schemes.
Yes. Straight up just kills him? Jeez.
Does 2 damage.
He's got 3 health though.
Oh. Well, I was
A little
looking...
trigger happy there.
I don't know what I was looking at. I was trigger happy.
Alright, so does it prevent the 1 that he puts on there, or does it's when he puts 1, or when this schemes and you trigger that, does it prevent the...
No.
Okay,
Just it'll
so
do damage.
1 goes on.
Yep.
So it's at 11, 12, 13 out of 18. Alright.
Why do we not know what we're doing?
We do, it's just that rose really fast. Alright, starting with me. Attached to villain, pumpkin bombs, Mickey's favorite.
Not really.
So after he attacks you, discard pumpkin bombs to do 2 indirect damage. Spend 2 fist resources to discard this card. Alright, Mickey's card.
Oh, side scheme, yay. And it's got double pluses.
Double pluses?
Yeah, so that means 4 go on there every time. Yeah, it's got, look, double acceleration.
Wow.
But overrun, it says, when defeated, In player order, each player must discard 2 cards from the encounter deck and put each goblin minion they discarded this way into play engaged with them. Good gosh. And it's basically forcing you to do that.
Yep.
There's only 2 things on it, but you can't
Right.
afford not to get rid of that.
Exactly. Alright, this passes over to you. You start us.
I'm going to play that for a resource to play Interrogation Room.
Ah, good. So we both have that out now.
Oh, you had that?
Well, I mean, it's good since we can both not do
Actually, no, and that's fine. I'll do that. I'm going to flip.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to discard 3 resources. Dance of Death.
Ooh,
I'll do 1 here.
that kills it.
It kills it.
And you can...
After I defeat a minion, exhaust Interrogation Room, remove 1 threat.
Do you want it from the main or the side?
I guess we should go side, right?
The only thing is, I don't know how much stuff has 1 thwart. Like, if we get rid of this, then... I don't know.
Okay.
Or, like, because you have a 2 thwart, so... If you decide to do that, but...
Is that what you want me to do? Since I gotta deal a whole bunch of damage to him, I might as well, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So 1 gets removed from Interrogation Room.
Right.
1 gets off the main scheme.
And deal 2 damage to an enemy, Goblin, and then deal 3 damage to an enemy, Goblin.
So he's down 5. He is at 21.
And then thwart with Black Widow.
To get rid of this side scheme. When defeated, in player order, each player must discard 2 cards from the encounter deck and put each goblin they discarded engaged into play with them.
So lucky, look at that.
Treachery. Oh, wow. Oh, and you got rid of Shadows of the Past. Oh, good time to do that. Is that everything for you? Alright, I am going to recover. So, normally she's 5.
Oh crap.
What?
I'm in trouble.
Oh, because you're in attack one?
Forgot about... I only have 5 health. Yeah.
No, you can send Quake to die, right?
Yeah, but that was kind of dumb. But alright. We'll make it work.
Recover for me is 7 instead of 5. So I'm at 15. Oh well. Alright, so for Justice, cost 2. Oh, wait, nope, that's a hero action, so I can't do it. Alright, that changes things. Alright, I am going to... It costs 3 to bring Hellcat out, so I can pay 2 with cards and use 1 from Enhanced Physique. So that pays the 3 to bring her out. I am going to use Legal Practice. It lets me discard up to 5 cards from my hand. I'm only going to discard 1 to remove that many threat from a scheme, so just 1 off of it. I will flip over to She-Hulk, and when she flips, does 2 damage to something, so Goblin is down to 19. And then I will use Hellcat to thwart for 2. So she takes the damage, but 2 come off of the main scheme. Oh, yikes. Alright, that's it for me.
What do we have him down to?
19.
It's not bad. But
No, but he's going to...
Are we
Yep.
drawing up and refreshing?
Draw up, refresh. Alright, bad guy's turn. So this goes up by 2. It is at 11. Looks at Mickey, makes an attack for 2, and then he's also going to use Pumpkin Bomb, so...
How does the indirect damage work again? Wherever you want or something like that?
Indirect damage dealt to a player or group of players must be split among all characters that the specified player controls. While assigning indirect, the character cannot be assigned more. So it's pretty much split it among everyone, however you want. You just can't You can't do 2 to somebody with 1 health.
Right, but you can put it all on one as long
Yep.
as they survive or exactly die
Yes.
or whatever. All right. Gosh, I really don't have anything. If it's a bad turn, so I guess, unfortunately, I guess Quake is gonna have to defend.
Alright. So, 2 plus what he flips plus...
Well, it's gonna die anyways, but so 4.
So 4 kills it, but then the bombs do 2 to you.
And that's the last thing I have, so...
And I believe that would not trigger his ability, because the attack did all the damage to Quake.
What's the ability?
When he does damage to you, after he attacks and does damage to you, put his threat on the main scheme.
I would say the pumpkin bombs did the damage, not him.
Alright, now he looks at me. He's going to attack me for 2. 2, and then that goes into play against me. So
I'll discard Widow's Bite, so that puts 2 damage on him.
thank you. And since I took damage, threat goes on there.
Oh, and it's stunned.
Oh, nice. So now he's going to attack me, but he can't. Right?
Yep.
Alright, so card time.
Well, it's a treachery, and I have nothing to stop a treachery, so that sucks. When revealed, the villain heals
How much?
X damage, where X is equal to double the villain's stage number.
Oh, so 2.
Yes. What it says, if no damage was healed this way, I guess if it was
If he was max.
maxed, right?
So he's at 21.
That's...
Oh, great. Oh my gosh, this thing is awful. It's a minion, monster. Ooh, it's an elite goblin. When revealed, you are stunned. If you are already stunned, take 2 damage. That is not a good thing for me to be. And it's got 6 health.
Ooh, really? You got stunned?
Yeah. So I guess that's it for their turn. So this passes to me. And... wow, being stunned sucks.
Yeah, because you have a good attack. So
Yeah.
it's not like you can just exhaust her to get rid of it.
Right. How the heck am I gonna... oh, and that was gonna be used to kill the soldier, which would have done interrogation room to get rid of 1. Well, dang. I guess I will not be doing too much this turn. I guess I have to do the attack to get rid of stunned. So... I attack, and this gets tossed, and then I will do enhanced awareness, so I can discard 2 cards for, it puts 3 resources on it, and they count as science. And then, I don't know if I should stay in my form or not.
I have to go back this turn. I'm down to 3 health. So.
Yeah. So that would be about... let's see, 5 from me, and if he does it to you, it's 3. That's 8.
I can prevent some. So.
And that's at... it's already at 12. So it might bust if I flip back.
It might, but it might not. What are you down to?
I'm at 13.
Why do you need to flip back?
When I flip, then I can prevent 1 when 1 is placed.
Oh.
And then when I flip back, I do 2 damage. So flipping is kind of good with her.
Well, I can prevent some, so you can take a chance if you want to, but then that means...
and this can thwart for 2. Fine, I'll stay in this form. Because I feel like the last time I flipped, you were like, it's going to bust it. So, alright, I'll thwart for 2 with Hellcat. So, that's down. And I think that is all I can do.
Well, this is a key card to this deck.
Alright, here you go.
Okay. We will Power of Justice to use on a Justice to put out another counterintelligence. So we're totally safe on thwarting.
What does that one do again?
When any amount is placed on a scheme, discard counterintelligence, prevent 3 of that threat.
Whoa, alright.
And then Nick Fury is gonna get discarded to bring out Safe House.
Mm-hmm.
Alter Ego action. Exhaust Safe House number 29 and choose a preparation card in your discard pile and put it back in your hand.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, right. Wow, this is pretty interesting too. Okay, so this is going to have to... Oh, I did it backwards. Can we say that I flipped this earlier, or do you want me to back up everything?
Just, yeah.
Just to...
Why does it matter?
Because this is a preparation. So on this side, I draw a card when I play.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
And I did that other thing wrong. I so hosed this up.
Do you want to back it up?
I can't now.
Yeah.
But I want to just so I know not the mistakes. When I drew a card instead of doing a damage because I had her alter ego and her hero side messed up. I have I don't even remember which card I drew. So
well, you said that you were going to put that one down and you would draw a card. So instead of drawing the card, you do a damage, and I think that would somewhat balance it.
Yep, that would definitely balance it. Good job. All right, so I'm not drawing a card, but we are going to do a damage. So we're going to reverse to make it work.
You have a location for the damage that you want?
It just says and an enemy. So if you want to get rid of your...
This is 5, so I figure since it's 3 left, She-Hulk could kill it. So, but this thing's nasty too.
Alright, so I guess I will go ahead and use Safe House at this point. Let's see what we got here. Get that back into play. Could be useful. Could be useful. Alright, I got a card back in my hand and then I will cover.
So you're back up to what?
6.
Is that it for you?
That's it for me.
Alright, reset and draw.
Great support. I get 6.
Alright. So start a bad guy turn. This goes up 2. So it's at 12. He's going to look at me. And
okay, so before you move on to that, counterintelligence can work at any time, so I didn't know if you want to hope to get a 3, I assume. I feel like the minimum is probably going to be a 2. We might as well wait for the cards, but I just figured we should have talked about it before we fly ahead. Because you could prevent
I was going to say, like, that might be a good thing to do, since you have 2 of them out. We do 1 at a 2, and then if a 3 pops up, use it. Or another 2. I don't know. What do you think? Just because he's scheming for 1 against you, so I don't know if it's going to make it a 3.
I feel like the minimum we're going to get on cards is a 2 anyways.
So just hold it.
And you're She-Hulk.
Yeah, he's attacking me, so.
Sure. I'll get rid of 1.
Alright, so that doesn't go up.
On, yeah.
I did that wrong. Not a 1, a 3. I was like, that just dropped really quick. No, it is at 10 still. So he looks at me, and he's going to attack me. So 2, nothing. So 2 damage, and 1 goes on here because of that. So I'm down to 11. And then now both of these are going to attack me. So it is 4 damage total. So I'm down to 7. And then he looks at Mickey.
Means he's scheming for 1 plus another 1 and a boost. The boost is give the villain 1 additional boost card for this activation. So he's get 1, so he gets another 1.
He gets another. So that's 3 total.
No, that's a star.
Oh.
Put it engaged with you. So I got engaged, but I'm gonna go ahead.
Oh, she got engaged.
I'll go ahead and stop the other two from going on there.
Okay.
So. All right, so.
This goes in the trash, right?
Yeah.
All right. So card for me, card for you.
Unfortunately.
The villain schemes. Great.
Oh my gosh, really?
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
So
So it's at
could have stopped 3.
so it's at 15 out of
Used
18.
it too early.
Well, I mean,
Well, we never would have guessed that.
Yeah.
All right, and me, I get a Goblin glider attachment.
Great.
Attached to the enemy with the highest printed hit points, and without another Goblin glider attached. If you cannot, this card gains surge.
What's going on him?
I guess there is a possibility it goes on a minion, huh?
Yeah, if he already has one.
You gotta spend 2 lightnings to get rid of it, otherwise he's got +1 attack.
Oh, great.
So we don't need that. Him attack. Gracious.
Alright, so this passes to you.
Well, I guess I should use Safe House first since I'm still in that form. Might stay in that form this time. Let's see. Let's do that. I'll play target acquired. Preparation. Preparation lets me draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Discard 1. Okay, acrobatics. Do you want me to keep that thing from busting?
That would be nice if we had another turn, but that's...
Okay, so I will spend 3 resources after I flip to play Covert Ops, which is a thwart card. Remove 4 threat and confuse the villain.
Oh. You still got a...
Oh, no. What should I do? Attack?
I would appreciate putting 2 on the monster.
What monster? You?
This thing, because it has 6 health. 'Cause if you do that, then I can kill it this turn.
Okay.
How much was that? 2? Is that it for you?
It's a little bit risky for me. I mean, he can deal some serious damage. I have nothing to block with.
I can
Oh,
always
shoot.
send Hellcat to block for you.
And I forgot about the minion in front of me. Crap. Okay, I think I'll be alright though.
Okay. I'm going to do Stomping Ground, which costs 2. Deal 1 damage to each enemy.
Whoa, nice.
So 1 to you, 1, 1, and he's down to 20. And then She-Hulk is going to attack. Oh, actually, I don't have to do... I'll kill the monster when I flip. So, She-Hulk will attack this thing to
When
kill
you
it.
flip to what?
You'll see.
Okay.
So, She-Hulk kills this, and when she does, I can tap Interrogation Room to remove 1 off of the main scheme. I'm going to return Hellcat to my hand as an action, as her action. And then I can spend 1 from Enhanced Physique and Enhanced Awareness. So that's 2, plus the 1 from Hellcat makes 3. Split Personality, change your form. So it changes her form. And draw up to my printed hand size.
Wow.
So up to 6. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then, since I looked it up just to double check, since the card forced the flip, I can flip back because I get one flip per turn.
Because you haven't done it per turn, right?
Yep, so when she flips back, deal 2 to monster to kill it. So that's out.
Oh, you already triggered interrogation room?
Yeah. Yep. Then Jessica Jones, why? I will pay 3 to bring out Jessica Jones. She gets +1 thwart for each side scheme in play, but there are none. So right now it's not that great, but I am going to have her attack for 2 to kill the Goblin Soldier. So that does not go there. So that at least cleared out all the minions. And then I will discard 2 to bring out another enhanced physique. And that gets 3 counters on it. And that'll be it for my turn. So, refresh. Beginning of their turn. +2. So it's at 12. And then looks at Mickey and attacks. Do you need me to send a defender?
I hope not.
Every time you say that, it always doesn't work the way you want.
Alright, this is the boost card, right?
Yeah, so he has 2, 3 total attack.
And then +1. And that's it, right?
Yep, 4.
I feel like I should just take the 4. Oh, it's going to be worse than that. I have cards that help, but I guess I'll just go back into the other mode next time. I don't have anything else attacking me, so I'll take the 4.
And 1 gets put on here because he took damage.
Ugh.
So 13. And you're down to what, 2? Hope you don't get a card that makes him attack you.
I still have stuff to deal with an attack, so...
Oh, okay. Alright, so now he's going to attack me. So that is 2, 3, 4. So I'm down to 3. Ouch. I need to flip. And since I took that, 1 goes up here. Alright, cards for each of us.
Treachery. Discard an upgrade or support you control if no cards were discarded this way against you. Darn it. Shoot. I'll get rid of interrogation room.
Overconfidence. Green Goblin attacks you. Green Goblin attacks you. If at least 3 damage was dealt by this activation, this card gains Surge.
If at least 3 damage?
Yeah, so...
He's attacking for what? He's coming at you for...
He's at 3 already.
He's at 3, yeah.
So I'm going to have to use Jessica, because I'll die.
Maybe not. If I can, when a boost card is turned face up, I can discard this, cancel the boost icons on that card. Deal 1 damage to the villain for each boost icon canceled that way. So even if there's 1, I can stop it if you want to keep Jessica.
Then I'm going to defend with She-Hulk. That way it reduces the base down to 1. And if you cancel the boost, if need be, then it won't do the 3 to make it gain Surge.
You defend with She-Hulk? Oh, because of the defense.
Too, yeah.
Okay, however you want to do it.
So I'm going to defend with She-Hulk. So he's at 3 normally, but her defense subtracts 2 off of it, so he's at 1. And flip this. It has 1 boost. I mean 1... It is... No, what? Oh, boost. Put this into play. So it just puts a side scheme into play.
No. After a boost card is turned face up, discard target acquired, cancel the boost card's ability.
Alright, awesome.
No side scheme for us.
So that's out. So he only does 1 damage to me, which keeps me alive, but it puts 1 up here.
And you don't
and
have
this doesn't gain.
And you don't have a hero going in the next turn though.
Oh, I can't even heal next turn. Yeah. Unfortunate, but had to be done. Well, I guess maybe not. But anyway, so this passes over to me. And back to us. I am going to pay 1, 2 off of the cards to bring out Enhanced Awareness, which come out with 3.
Oh. I triggered the preparation card.
So it deals a damage?
Deals a damage.
So he's at 19. And then I can... I'll pay 2 off of these to bring out Surveillance Team, which comes out with 3 counters on it. I can spend 1 and exhaust and remove 1 to remove a threat from a scheme. So this is down. And then I will flip back to to Jennifer. And I think that's about all I can do. I could attack him for 2, or I could thwart, or I could not do anything with her. But it probably helps to get damage on him too, right?
You're only 4 away from busting though. Right? Don't we have 18 to bust it?
So I'll thwart for 1 then. So it's down to 13.
Oh, that sucks. Hands of Death. All on him. So it's going to be 6 damage.
So he's down to 13.
And I'll flip. Safe house. Don't like that card. I'll spend 1 to put target acquired back in play. When I play a preparation card, I get to draw a card. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, wow, that's good too. Boy, if you get all her stuff out, she's cranking recover for 3. That's it.
Alright. So start of their turn 2. Well, I guess I can reduce it by 1 with Jennifer. So, and then starting with me, he's going to scheme, but since he's confused, he can't, right?
Correct.
And then he's going to look at you and scheme.
Correct.
So 1 plus whatever you flip.
Has a boost to put it into play. I don't have to. I can do that if you think I should just...
It's not the worst. I mean,
it's a 5 health.
5 health, but he does 1. I mean, I don't know. Oh,
I mean,
when defeated, he deals 1 damage. Oh, I didn't do that, so because I killed 1 before, so I should be down to 1 health. Because I killed him earlier, I just didn't.
Yeah, I'm not putting him in front of me because I can get these things back. So, whoops, wrong. 1 card's in the right pile.
Alright. So you canceled that, so he just schemed for 1 then?
Yes.
So it is at 15. And now it's time for cards. Oh, you're not gonna like me. Give to Natasha.
Oh, come on. You may flip to alter ego form. Choose exhaust Natasha. Remove this card from the game. Discard the preparation card you control with the highest cost. If you cannot, this card gains surge, and then discard it. So there it goes. Now mine is a wonderful enhancement. Darn it. So he's got double glider?
No. This card gains Surge. Because he already has one attached to him.
Catch the enemy with the highest printed hit points and without another Goblin glider, and there's no other things. Okay. Treachery. Death from above. When revealed in alter ego form, Green Goblin schemes with plus X scheme, where X is equal to the villain's stage number.
So he's
scheming for 2 plus whatever he flips.
Flip it?
Yeah.
2 more. It cancels
everything on that.
So 2 total? Wow.
Oh, nope. Nope. Never mind.
Is that when it attacks?
Hero action.
Ooh.
So it gets 4.
And that busts it, right?
Yep,
19. Alright, so these go away. And then this is... in player order, each player not engaged with the Goblin minion must discard 3 cards from the encounter deck. Put the first Goblin minion they discarded this way into play engaged with them. So, oh, you gotta be kidding me. So discard the 3, and I get a Goblin Knight.
Those are bad, aren't they?
They are awful. And then now you have to do it.
And we're going to burn through this deck, too.
Yeah.
So, oh, yay, there's the guy I just got rid of. That's cool. I'll be taking...
Alright. As the cloud engulfs the city, those unfortunate enough to be caught in the vapors begin to shiver and shift, mutating into hideous goblin creatures. Advance to 2B. The goblin creatures serve Green Goblin's every command. Stop Green Goblin before his monstrous militia overruns the city. So it starts with 8 on it. Such crap. And then it goes up X, where X is the number of goblin enemies in play. So 22 is what the max is. So 8 out of 22 already. And I think the last thing was the card that you had drawn, right? So this passes to you, and it's our turn.
I would discard 1 to play an upgrade of Widow's Bite. And when I play a preparation card, I get to draw a card. Wow. I gotta be careful here. I got stuff. Alright, I'm gonna play Surveillance Team to play target acquired. Power of Justice. That'll be a 2. Plus 1 is 3 to bring in Agent Coulson.
Hey, Agent Coulson.
After Coulson enters play, search your deck and discard pile for a preparation card and add it to your hand. So I'm just going to take this one back because I'm going to bring out Winter Soldier. Reduce the cost of Winter Soldier for 1 for each preparation card you control. 1, 2, 3. So just pay 1.
Ooh.
Wow, that ended up being a decent turn. So now what do I do? How much? We gotta...
He's at 13. I would appreciate some damage
on, you would appreciate
on the Goblin Knight.
I got stuff on my side of the field, Jeb. It's not all about you.
Yeah, but this guy, when he attacks, it's for 2, and you flip the
Whatever.
top, and if it's a Goblin, put it into play.
Whatever. Okay, so how much am I just supposed to put it all on him?
You can split it if you want.
Well, it's a total of 3 if I put it all on there. I mean, how much do you want on it?
If I flip, that's 2 damage plus 2 is 4. So 3. Yeah, I guess 3 would be good.
And then I'll recover for 3. Oh, I can't recover. She's exhausted. Sorry. Totally forgot she was exhausted, even though it's sitting right in front of me. Alright, that's it for me.
Alright.
We're in so much trouble. That thing's gonna bust.
I'm
My deck's gonna bust. So bad.
trying to
I
do
hope
what
you
I
have
can.
some shenanigans.
Alright, so I can pay 1 to bring out Superhuman Law Division. So I can exhaust it and spend a science to remove 2 threat from a scheme. And then I will flip over to... Oh, before I flip over, I need to recover. So that puts me back up to 8.
How do you get to recover when she's exhausted?
She wasn't exhausted.
Oh.
I turned her. I flipped, and then I went that.
Okay.
Just
As long as you got it all figured out.
She wasn't exhausted going in. So now I flipped this She-Hulk, and she deals 2 to this guy. And then Jessica is going to attack the Goblin Knight to kill it. And after I defeat a minion, remove a threat. So it's down to 5. Surveillance team, I can remove 1, so it's down to 4. And then this is the part. That thing has 5 health. Oh, I can get rid of the glider. You want me to do that?
Sure.
Because
I mean, that's another attack. That's an extra attack every time he swings.
So I am hero form, and I can spend 2 lightning to get rid of it. So that's out.
For a couple seconds.
Yeah. I want to save it, but it's not worth it, I think, because I can play this other card. Concussive Blow. I can spend 2, 1 from each of these, and then the card in my hand makes 3. Concussive Blow, hero action, attack. Confuse an enemy. If you paid for this card using a fist, which I did, deal 3 damage to it. So I can confuse him, or I can confuse him. I don't know which you care. And put 3 damage on either one. So
I'd probably confuse
the big dude,
I guess.
because he does get the boost, right?
Right.
And
I think I might have played this wrong at one point. I can't remember if I was hero or not. I didn't realize every single
all
card
of us
I-
have to be hero.
This so far, this is the only thing I've seen in Alter Ego. But if we messed up, then we messed up.
There's no way to go back, right? Alright, that's it for me. So, everything back.
One, 2, 3. Uh-oh. There's 3.
What kind of goodies do you give yourself now?
Side scheme.
When revealed, place 1 additional threat here for each goblin minion in play. So it has 3 on it.
I'd like to get to stage 2 this time. Of him. I don't think we
Right.
made it.
We didn't.
I think we got the ability to hit for a lot in a turn if we want to, though.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway.
My biggest
so
thing was
that's
trying to control that.
4, 5, 6.
Oh great, we get an extra card because of that. So, starting with them, this goes up X equal to the number of goblin enemies in play. So 1, 2. So it's at 6.
Jeez.
And then the next thing is he looks at you and he's confused, so he can't scheme. And then he looks at me and he attacks. Oh no, sorry, your guy will scheme.
For 1.
And then he looks at me and attacks. So 2. 2, and this guy gets put in front of me. So 2 damage puts me at 6, and this gets 1. And now this guy is going to attack me for 1, so I'm down to 5. Yeah, and now we have to deal an extra card when we deal cards. So you're getting 2.
1, and then acceleration. Oh my gosh.
At this point, it's like, is it even worth killing these goblin soldiers? Cause
Probably
like,
not.
Yeah, it's like 5 damage to
No,
them.
I
Why
feel
don't
like we
go
just...
after him?
I don't think we're going to make it, but I just say all out swinging and see what happens, right?
So I get 1, then you get a second one.
Oh, crap. So my first one. Alter Ego, this card gains Surge. Oh great, a side scheme with Overrun. So that's double it.
Oh, another side scheme, and it gets 2 on it?
Now you wish you had Jessica out.
Yeah.
And then my other one is this card gains Surge.
Great.
Excellent, yeah. And
Villain attacks me. So 2, 3, 4. I'm down to 1 health again.
well, now you can't. So much for swinging at everything.
Yep.
I mean, you can swing and then end your turn on the other side, but that's about it.
3. So it's at 9 out of 22. Yeah, this is...
Well, that blew up in our face really fast.
Oh yeah.
Extra card and now, and that thing's gonna go up. How many is it to start?
It goes
What
up goblin count. So
1, 2, 3, 4.
5,
What?
6, 7.
And what's it bust at?
22. It's at 9 right now. So.
Good gosh.
So this passes to me.
Okay.
And we do our thing, right?
Well,
I will do concussive blow again. So 3 damage and he's confused. So he's down to 7. Oh my gosh. Spin these 2. And they're gone to do remove 4 threat from a scheme. I mean, do I want to do that? Remove 4 threats from a scheme. That's like the worst number right now.
both of these have work too.
Oh,
So I'd probably get rid of
the middle.
burn one, I guess.
That's gone. Should I just swing with it, her? Do 3 to him, knock him down to 4?
Sure.
So he's down to 4. I'm going to flip because I'll die if I don't. And then surveillance team I can spend to remove a counter, which I guess I'll remove from here since you said those guys are 2.
Mm-hmm.
So as not to waste. And that's that's everything I can do, unfortunately.
Alright, so I'll start by go ahead and using a safe house either or just a discard pile. Safe house, choose a percussion in your discard pile, so you're going to have to discard something first. Counter intelligence, and we'll bring out Black Widow's Gauntlet. And then we'll use Safe Harbor to get counterintelligence back. And then we will exhaust the Gauntlet to generate an anything resource for a preparation card. So we'll generate that. Spycraft for 1 to put down another Gauntlet. Spend 2 gauntlets to bring out counterintelligence. Pretty good, but I guess I'll have to wait another turn for that. Alright, before I forget, I guess I will Coulson to get rid of that thing. Work with him.
Each player, in player order, discards 2 cards from the encounter deck. So starting with me. 1, 2, good.
No. Is it put a goblin in front of you or something?
Each goblin that you discard.
Great. Couldn't be any worse. Look at all that attack.
Yep.
That'll kill me. I don't even know what to do now.
Well, you're in Natasha form, so you at least have that going for you.
Well, no, I should have flipped before that happened. Because then I could have used, done something.
Oh.
Stunned it, whatever. I'm hosed, so hosed. I guess I'll go to Black Widow. Attack with Bucky to Goblin. For 2.
He's down to 2.
And Widow for 2.
So he's next form.
Yep.
He has 36 health. Does he have any other special abilities? Oh, when revealed, deal 2 encounter cards to each player.
Just straight up?
Yeah.
What?
After he attacks and damages you, put a threat on the main scheme. Yeah, so we each get two encounter cards to each player. That's horrible. Choose to either spend 2 resources or give it a boost. Well, he's getting a boost because I don't have resources to spend. And then this guard goes in front of me. Wow.
Well, I'm in hero form now. I could, after a minion enters play, discard Widow's Bite, deal 2 damage to that minion and stun it. I don't know if it's worth stunning that guy.
I mean, it prevents 1 of whatever.
Sure, put 2 and stun him. Whatever. I don't.
I think we're hosed.
You think? And there's the knight. All for me. I can't.
Wow. Alright.
If I would have gotten dance or something like that, I might have been able to do something.
Yeah.
I don't... So... that was our turn?
Well, we reset now, because you did your last attack. I don't know if you have anything else you want to do on your turn.
I can block the bit... I might be able to stay alive. That's all I can tell you, is a big fat maybe.
We'll
you want to play it and see if you...
always play through.
Right. So...
Alright, so reset, draw back.
You get a lot of good stuff that you won't be able to play.
I could do 15 damage to him. with one card.
If we got back there.
Yeah, if we get there. Alright.
So you're first.
So, starts with this going up. So.
Oh, wait, that might bust it itself, right?
1, 7, 8, 9, and I can prevent 1. So that goes up 8.
And I can do this. When any amount would be placed on the main scheme discard, prevent 3 of it.
Alright, so it goes up 5. So it's at 13. Oh, plus 1 because of that. Forgot about that. Alright, so that was that. So I'm first. He looks at me.
And is confused.
Confused, so no scheming.
Looks at me.
Nope. These guys scheme.
Right.
So that's 2 more. So it's at 16 out of 22. Now
he looks at me.
And he attacks with an extra card as well.
Alright, so that's... We'll just flip them both.
So 2,
3. Oh, freak. The villain heals 2 damage.
Nope.
Oh, so that's fine. And then this would have been
3.
3 damage to me?
Yep.
Okay. 2, 3. Oh, maybe I am gonna die.
You can use her to block this thing.
Yeah. So alright, so that swings and takes away the stun, right?
So
and this is discarded, right?
mm-hmm.
Although I could have... I could have stopped the 1 damage and then had 3. Should I do that? Just to... I mean, I don't know if I can get through it without doing it. Because I can block with these 2. So that can stop these big attacks.
You can block with her too.
And I can block with her, but that's going to reduce... Well, I can reduce something to 0, right?
Yeah, use her on the knight, because then it does nothing.
Alright, let's play it all out, and then I'll discard this if I'm going to die.
Okay,
Alright.
You've got it in your head, I don't. So.
I'm not sure that I have it in my head either. So...
This thing swam for 3. That's the big one. So I assume Coulson would eat that one.
Yeah. So let's have Coulson eat that one. Alright, so that's done. And
Did you do that when it came into play? When revealed, you are stunned?
Nope.
I don't even remember when it came into play. Was it before? Or?
I think that's when we got all those extra cards.
That was on your turn, so you would have reset. Oh no, you'd still be stunned.
I would just be stunned right now.
Right.
I think that was after I had my turn. So I would just be stunned right now.
Right. So you can still defend, but yes, that's done.
Alright, and then the next biggest... What is his boost there? What's it do?
I think it's when he...
After Goblin Knight attacks you, discard 1 card from the encounter deck. If that card is a Goblin minion. So... I need to... Who do I need to block with that?
Widow can block it exactly.
Okay. So it does 2, and then I still have to draw, right?
No.
I don't?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Draw and discard it.
Well, if it's a minion, it goes in front, but it's not.
Right.
Alright,
she blocked it.
So that's that.
And now everybody else is 1, so...
So he can take a damage.
Yep.
And stay alive. And then I have 2 more.
2.
And I can't...
I can't block either. Cause
so I am going to have to get rid of this.
Okay. And that would have prevented 1 damage.
So, there's 1. Alright, so these guys, just so we know that they're
all
set, and I'm stunned, and I hope we did that right. I'm almost positive all that stuff came out after I was done with my attacks, because it had to be...
It was on your very last thing that you did on your turn, because you used her to do 2 damage to him, and that's when everything came out.
Okay.
So this passes to you. Wait, did we... No, they just all attack, so now we get cards. 1 card for me, 1 card for you.
Gosh. Oh, so I could just die right here then.
Villain schemes. So, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow.
Is that it? Oh no, 1 away.
Yep, right.
15 and yeah,
6 is
21.
21. Yep, 1 away.
Villain schemes.
Really?
No. It is the one where the villain... No. What am I doing? I'm just doing the when revealed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Villain heals X damage, double the number of his stage. We haven't even hit him yet, have we?
Nope.
If no damage was healed this way, cards gain surge. Oh, yay, a side scheme. Goblin Nation. Each goblin enemy, including Green Goblin, gets +1 attack. And I can't do, and I defend it. I can't do anything coming into this.
Yeah.
And there's no way you can do 36 damage, so game over.
There's a guard in front of me too, so
Oh,
I
so you
couldn't
have to
even
do
do all
that.
my damage to him anyway.
Well, I guess... Well, all I can say is, people, we got further this time.
I think the lesson was not to do so much stuff to the things in front of us, at least for me. Because I killed, I don't know how many minions. If I had left some of these dudes in front of me and just kind of gone after him, maybe that would have helped. I don't know.
I don't disagree, and especially since even with my deck, I have stuff that can, like the coming into play, so I could have just at least put the damage on them while they came in and let them sit there until they got too irritating, all that kind of stuff, and then pluck them off for 1 instead of trying to hit them for 3.
Right.
And just, like you said, only deal with them if it was those big guys.
Yeah, the 2 big ones are the worst.
Right. Yeah, well, there's no need for us to finish it out. It's literally impossible for us to do anything.
Yep.
I can't attack. Jeb can't do 36 damage, and then going back into their turn, there's nothing. I mean, well, I mean, I guess I could have played cards. Let's see, I didn't
have anything at all.
I had removed 4 threat. I had deal 4 damage to an enemy. So, that's all.
At best, you could have done 4 to him, and then I could have done 14 to him, and that's still 22.
Wow, that was brutal.
Yep. All right.
Anyways,
so I think that's
yeah,
all I got to say. I don't know if you want to say anything about Black Widow. Since
well,
it's
you
your
can
first
comment
time.
on your first play with She-Hulk too. But anyways, yeah, I don't have a good feel for this yet. Obviously, from playing it, the whole key is circulating these preparation cards, and they are pretty awesome. I just don't know what I'm doing yet, and I also don't know what other cards should go in here. I feel like she burns through the deck fast, so I should thicken it up at least a little bit, and possibly thicken it up with things that are able to, you know, generate some resources for me. But you know, I'm just guessing right now. So, if you guys are anybody that's actually watching this video, if you're a Black Widow expert and you want to give some tips, that's great. But yeah, I can see why people really think that this is an OP character. I mean, like I said,
She has a lot of answers to a lot of
stuff, right?
I don't know if, like...
A lot of those preparation cards only cost 1, too.
Yeah.
So if you can get... Like, those gauntlets, I didn't know that they exist. If those are out at the beginning of the game...
Oh, that's a free prep every turn.
That's a free prep every turn, and then once you've got that building in play, you can get whatever particular one you think you need coming up, or just have it sitting there. I mean, there's a lot. You're exactly right. She has a lot of answers to a lot of different problems, but...
is her only big damage thing that one card?
No, there's a 4 damage one that I read to you.
Oh, that you would have played on your left.
So the covert ops is remove 4 threat and confuse the villain, and then the other one is... And then the damage one, besides the Dance of Death, is... Where did it go? Stealth Strike. Deal 4 damage to an enemy, and then if the enemy is defeated by this attack, you get to remove 2 threat.
Oh, okay.
So if you take out a minion or something, you can, I mean, do, you know, the double.
Right.
I mean, that's, and even if you don't do that, 4 damage for a swing is pretty good. It's expensive. I mean, it's kind of an expensive card though. It's a 3.
Right.
But, you know, I feel like that's one of the things that neither of us have down real well, is resources. And I don't know, like, what we're supposed to have in our deck to consistently get resources. I mean, it's hard throwing away cards all the time, and then it's like
the biggest thing was that I forgot what added that. If that was one of the hero packs.
Who is that one again?
That's the one that puts 3 punch counters on it, and you can spend them.
That's nice.
Because you were playing with that with Thor.
I don't even have, like, I don't think I have a single card in her basic deck that calls for a specific type.
Oh, type.
So that's good.
Yeah.
Which would kind of make sense for a spy anyways, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a universal type of...
Yeah, I found
ability.
these 2 cards are really good because they put 3 counters on them. You just get 1 per turn, but still, it's...
Right.
But, I don't know.
Is that you?
No, that's you.
This is me?
Mm-hmm. No, that's me.
That's what I meant.
I was talking about the book.
Oh, gotcha.
Since it was kind of in your hand, but... for She-Hulk, I honestly don't know what to do, because I felt that she handled a lot of the threat well, but kind of sacrificed doing a lot of damage to do that. So
well, like you said, like, if we had come out and not dealt with minions, like you said, let those 1/1 guys sit in front of us, are we halfway through when you had the ability to do 15? Maybe we do win.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, if we go through that earlier, that deck doesn't run out, my deck doesn't run out. You know, you can almost feel in this game when it's like, don't do anything else, just go for the win.
Right.
So I
next
don't know.
time
Next time maybe we should
think
try
about
that.
just forgoing. I guess the only ones you have to hit are
And
the ones with
what
guard.
happens if you switch her to aggressive?
Then it's just all attack stuff. Like that's what my choices between her were aggressive or justice, and justice helps control the threat.
Yeah, I know the threat is bad, and well, it's all bad. The minions and the attacks and everything's bad in that scenario. So
right,
it's rough. I got no other comments.
all right.